In other news, the Enforcement Directorate has now imposed penalties of 100 crore rupees on the Standard Chartered Bank and 17 crore rupees on the Tamil Nadu Mercantile Bank Limited, and this comes in after they were found violating provisions of the FEMA, which is the Foreign Exchange Management Act, in a case that is related to unauthorized allocation of shares. So these are two banks that have now been fined. They have been penalized by the Enforcement Directorate. We have with us our senior correspondent for crime, Bhavtosh, getting us those inputs here on this. Bhavtosh, this concerning Standard Chartered Bank, of course, this is a huge amount, a fine levied of 100 crore rupees.
It's a very high fine that has been levied by the educating authority of the Enforcement Directorate, which is headed by an officer of the rank of the Special Director. Now, apart from them, 35 crore rupee fine has also been levied on MGM Maran, who was the then chairman and director of Tamil Nadu Mercantile Bank Limited. The investigation was taken up by the Enforcement Directorate under FEMA, which is Foreign Exchange Maintenance Act, based on a reference that was given by the Reserve Bank of India to investigate advance remittance received by certain entities for the purchase of the share of Tamil Nadu Mercantile Bank Limited, and through escrow mechanism maintained with the Standard Chartered Bank at Mumbai. Now, accordingly, the ED conducted investigation which culminated in the issue of show cause notice to Tamil Nadu Mercantile Bank Limited, its directors, Standard Chartered Bank, and officials of Standard Chartered Bank for various violations of the FEMA Act. Now, the case was adjudicated by the Special Director himself, and then fine was levied. Now, the entire allegation is that shell companies and foreign entities were allowed to purchase shares of Tamil Nadu Mercantile Bank, and this was in fact a violation of the laid down guidelines of RBI. Subsequent investigation also showed that there was illegal foreign remittance by the then chairman, and that's the reason why such a huge fine of around 152 crore rupees have been slapped by the educating authorities. 100 crores have to be paid by the Standard Chartered Bank Mumbai, and around 35 crore rupees by the then chairman of Tamil Nadu Mercantile Bank Limited.
All right, that's the amount of fines for each of these banks here. Many thanks for getting a detailed input here on this, Bhavtosh.